Hi, I'm Patrick. I'm here with Heatherman, Danica Enyart, and Brian Fiore, and we're Just Got Played. I want to talk to Heather today about a couple things she's doing. She's very big in the gaming community and super excited to talk about Dice Tower Con, which is coming up, and the Sup Guild. Really excited about the Sup Guild. So, tell us what you've been doing lately for Dice Tower Con.
Okay, well, we are 37-ish days out at the time of filming, so we're busy punching games and figuring out last-minute ticket changes and making sure everybody's going to have t-shirts and cups and all of those amazing things that make the convention great. We have a lot of new events this year. We have a family gaming area because we ask for no kids to be in the gaming area after 6 p.m. So we have from 7 to 10 a family gaming area. We're going to have some large and life-size games this year, which is going to be Survive, Bake the Dice game, Pitch Car, so some fun stuff. But 3 years ago, I had the idea that we should have prototypes be a part of our convention because they're games, and we in this area have a hotbed of designers. So we started having it 3 years ago, and this year we now have to have 2 events because we had so many submissions, which is just phenomenal. Thursday at 1 p.m. Danica will be the lead, and designers Eric Lee and Robert Burke will be there, and about 10 to 15 other designers that have not yet been published but are trying to get there. And then Thursday night at 7, I will be doing one with Rich Melanius and Carl Fenner, and we'll have another 10 to 15 gamers or designers getting their games played. The good thing that I like about our events is that we have a feedback form, and it took us a long time to develop it, and one thing that I really appreciate is that it's never developed. It's always a work in progress because designers are always looking for different types of feedback, whether you want a blind play test, whether you want an assisted play test. If you've got a heavy strategy game and you have party gamers testing it, well, you need to know that because their view is going to be slightly slanted and vice versa. So we ask people, their age range, what type of games they like, how long they've been gaming, what level of gamer they feel they are, and then ask for some serious feedback about the game that they've played, and that will be a DTC, and then we'll get all of that information to them so the designers can then go from there and have great feedback and move forward. The other thing that will be happening at DTC is I'm the only one talking here, guys.
Well, we're enamored with. I could listen to you all day talk about gaming.
So we also have what is called the 5-minute pitch, which is our version of speed dating. And what that equates to is basically we're going to have a group of publishers come in. The designers will have a table. They'll set up their game. I'll probably be standing up on a chair with a timer and a megaphone, 5 minutes, switch tables, and, telling them to carry on. But they'll have the opportunity to put their game in front of different types of publishers and see what happens. And sometimes the magic happens, and that is probably one of the most gratifying things that we've been able to be a part of.
Even designers that were not successful, they've come back and I learned so much through that process and so much in talking to the designers and the publishers that'll slow down and say, why don't we come back to that second interview and I want to talk to you just a little bit more about your game. And that is not something they would have had access to, as individuals.
Absolutely not. And you're right, it is a hotbed in Central Florida. There's a ton of us in Orlando and Tampa and South Florida. There's a lot. And that particular thing that you do is really amazing for design. And that brings me to the next thing I want to talk to you about is the Sup Guild. You guys have been doing this for a long time, and it really kind of helps a new independent gamer, or independent game designer rather, find his way. So tell us a little bit about the Sup Guild.
So we are the co-organizers of the Sup Guild, which if you check out our webpage, we're not really sure what the S stands for. And
it has changed so many times.
But here's important thing, guys. We have got your S covered.
No matter what it is.
No matter what. Because your game could be, you gotta close my say this, your game could be silly, it could be strategic, it could be a social game. Like there's so many different types of games. So we wanna help you no matter what, because games need to be made, because they need to be played.
And there are so many great ideas out there that might or might not even see the light of day just because they weren't recognized or noticed, or maybe there was a little edge on them that needed just that little extra tweak.
So we wanted to be able to hook up designers, play testers, game companies that were on the look for something new, and it just kind of came together and is gone from there.
But it's not just the games, like the game companies. I mean, we've had people that decide to go start it up. We've had people like Heather. We adore the people that they're not even going to take their game anywhere. They don't expect anything. They just want to make it the best game. And wouldn't it just be the gem if those were the ones that were discovered?
So it's a lot of fun. We get to see a lot of different games. We get to meet a lot of people. We have events. We've been doing them quarterly, with our big event being at Dice Tower every year. And we've had, like I said earlier, so much success with that now I am totally doing a Brian. Now we are going to have Prototype Con, a con just for designers and playtesters. It's going to be in Kissimmee in February.
He won't let you steal his gig. He's going to get that paper.
It's so great. Every video, I love it. We're going to have different sessions, five sessions, I think is what we're at right now. And you can sign up.
Stop that.
You can
I'm
sign
listening,
up.
Heather.
Thank you.
I'm listening.
No, you can sign up. Oh my goodness. Violence at the table.
Apparently, they don't play games with us. I'm sorry. Anyway, you can sign up.
Yes.
How many sessions? I apologize. 5?
There's going to be 5 sessions. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, guys. It's $20 for the weekend.
20. That's all.
All right. The hotel rooms are $59 a night. You get a discount on food at the hotel. Parking is free. The final session ends at 6 p.m. every day. And afterwards, it's open gaming. So if you want to play test all kinds of prototypes and everything like that, go for it. But we are going to have a portion of the Dice Tower library there. So it's going to be a good time, very laid back, just collaborating and kind of building the community and see what people have going on.
And not just for the designers. I mean, playtesters, they can come out, they can see what's going on in the process, see that game in the raw form. And once that game actually makes it to market, wouldn't it be awesome to say, hey, look, I helped that game get there? Or even possibly have my name as a really itty-bitty small print in the rulebook.
I put everyone that's ever play tested my game in my rulebook. Everyone that's in there gets it. That's absolutely amazing. I can't wait for the prototype event. I'm definitely, if I haven't already signed up for it, make sure that you give me a poke. I do want to be part of that. And that's in Orlando?
It's in Kissimmee, actually, so yeah.
It's close enough. I can drive to that if I have to.
Yes.
And your website is
www.supguild.com and
www.prototypecon.com.
and you also do videos, unboxings.
yes, I've been doing video unboxings at boardgaming.info. Check us out there. We're also trying to grow a website, so email us, let us know what you think, what you'd like to see. Anything that we can, do to improve the hobby/industry, we want to help and we want to be a part of it because we love it.
I personally owe you so much through the course of my development and even the show. I can't thank you enough for everything that you do, and everyone in Florida should thank you for what you do. You're absolutely amazing, both of you.
Thank you. You guys are great, and we are excited to have been a part of, helping both of you guys and seeing your games, and it's just been a great experience for us. And I'm going to tell my sappy story. Working for Dice Tower is it's like my dream job. It is. It's fantastic, and I love it, and I get to meet amazing people and stuff like that. So I I need to pass it on, pay it forward and help others. So if I can see designers that are working on games and that's their passion and that's their dream, and I can contribute in some small way to help make it better for them, then it's icing, and I love it, and it's fantastic. And I get to work with Danica all the time.
I wish I got to work with Danica.
You have a Brian.
You want to trade?
I don't know.
I love you, Brian.
only.
Brian
One
bought me
night
this
only.
tie.
Oh yes, the awesome tie.
So I love Brian too.
And now he has to wear it on every show.
I'm never gonna change this tie like I never changed my underwear. So I am Patrick.
I am Heather. I'm Danica.
And I'm Brian.
And we are Just Got Played. Thank you very much for watching. Hi, I'm Patrick with Just Got Played, and I'm here at the Orlando Independent Tabletop Showcase with John Hex Carter, who actually put together this for everyone here. It was very nice of him.
Thank you.
But more importantly, we're here to talk about Time Trotters.
Time Trotters.
John's prototype game.
Yeah, so I put together a game. It's a card game. It's about time travel, but you're not a superhero. You're not a scientist or anything like that. You're a bunch of mooks on vacation. The idea is that it's in the future where time tourism is available and it's affordable. So you and your friends all got together, you rented a really janky time machine. You can't read this card, but it says time machine on it. And so you're jumping through time together. You can go from anywhere from the time of the dinosaurs to World War II. And you're not really good about time travel because you're a bunch of vacationists. So you're punching Nazis, you're kicking dinosaurs, you're getting drunk, you're causing paradoxes left and right. It's like time is your own personal Daytona Beach on spring break. That's what it is. It's
1987.
Yes, you're causing mayhem, and that's the game.
I absolutely love the concept. Where did you come up with the original idea? Do you remember?
Very vividly, I dreamt it. I had a very vivid dream with the card, Let Me Hold That For You, which reads, a future version of you comes and takes all the items from your inventory. And in 5 turns, you get them back because you're now future you. And that was just so vivid. And the idea of all the different eras having a deck. It was just so surprisingly vivid, I just jumped up and immediately wrote down all the ideas I could remember. And in a week, I had a prototype on index cards.
Wow. How many cards are in the set?
Wow, okay, just under 300?
Oof, so it's a big game.
It's a big game.
Big body.
And I decided today I need more. Because I've just added a new mechanic to add more paradoxes, which really gunk up the game. It adds more flavor, it makes it more chaotic. The whole beauty of the game is that it's a chaotic game.
I love it.
And so I just need to add a few more paradoxes, because once you run out of paradoxes, you've killed time, the game ends.
What's the playtime on it about?
Right now, it's about 45 minutes to an hour for 3 to 4 players.
And with that many cards, it's a fairly heavy game, and it's going to have a lot of replayability.
Yes.
With that many cards.
What's really fun is the kind of stories that develop from the game. One of my favorite stories is, so there's this card from World War II called I Did Not See That Coming.
Oh my gosh.
Where you come across a German officer and you have the option to punch him. If you do, you get a victory point, which is how you win the game, because you just feel so damn good about punching a Nazi. Otherwise, you just draw another card. Now, once you get that event, that shuffles into the discard pile. Well, there's a specific card called temporal recycling. Everything from the discard gets shuffled back into the time stream. So there we are, wandering around in the Inca Empire. And someone drew from the time stream, I did not see that coming. So essentially what happened, here's the story how we played it out. This guy punches this German, and he gets knocked out cold. And he wakes up and he's wandering around Machu Picchu, not knowing what goes on. And another dude goes, I know you, and punches him again.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's kind of like the kind of stories that just evolve from this game.
I love it. If you think that you had to put a time frame on it, do you think early next year? You think?
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm working closely with my artist, and he's an amazing artist. He's great. He has full half ownership of this game because he's bringing the game to life. So we're hoping to have a Kickstarter launched by early next year.
That's awesome. Well, hope you keep us informed. Do you mind? Can you plug the name of the artist?
Oh yeah, Matt Nicholson. He is a great independent artist. I'm going to be hopefully collabing a lot more with him in the future. He's a really great guy, really easy to work with. So I guess I'll give a link to his website for you to put in the YouTube video later or something.
That would be perfect. And we'll include a link for John Hex Carter as well. Thank you very much for watching Just Got Played. I'm Patrick, and this is
John Hex Carter.
Thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Brian Fiore here with Min Nemoy on the Just Got Played show. We're here at the Orlando Independent Tabletop Showcase, and we're here to talk about the IGA. Min, why don't you tell me about the IGA?
Absolutely. So IGA stands for Indie Game Alliance, and you can find us at indiegamealliance.com. We are designed to be a resource for independent designers, such as the people who are here showcasing at the Indie, I'm going to mess it up, but the Tabletop Showcase today here in Orlando. We want to be that point for them. So I've got a great game, but I need some help. I need an artist. We can help you find an artist. I want to get it kickstarted. We can help you with your Kickstarter. I need testers. We can help you with testers. I want to get it to a publisher. We can get you connections to those publishers. So during the design phase, we want to get you ready for it as a designer. Then the second side of it is I have a great game. Maybe I had a successful Kickstarter, and now I've completed fulfillment. How do I continue to sell this game? We're that connection to retailers. We're that connection to conventions for you, so you don't have to pay to go to conventions. We can do it for you and get your game played and shown and make it a long-standing game and not something that's a one-off. So that's where we kind of want to step in.
And IGA also has a big group of minions who help play tester games, I believe.
Absolutely.
Help further them along and give you feedback and help promote your games as well.
So we have minions who do testing, but we also, most of our core minions are the ones who are going to be out demonstrating your games to stores, demonstrating it at conventions, showing your game off. So we're always looking for minions, we're always looking for other studios, that's what we call our designers, as well as small publishing houses. So if you're a publishing house, join us. If you're someone who loves to play games, check us out, indiegamealliance.com. We're always looking.
How big is IGA? How many different areas do you have right now?
Actually, we're all over the United States. We're broken into 8 regions. We've just added a Canadian region as well. So all of Canada right now is one region, but that's okay. And we're looking to add the EU. So we have everywhere that you can possibly think to play games here in the US.
Okay. And I hear you guys are going to Gen Con this year?
Absolutely. And we really need help with Gen Con as well. We have a very large booth. If you hadn't heard, we won one of the marketing fellowships that Gen Con provided. So we're going to have a very big presence. So if you're a minion, want to be a minion, and are interested in going to Gen Con, please join, sign up, and demonstrate games. You will earn points and get games in return.
Sounds awesome. So if you're an independent game designer, you just love to play games, or an independent publisher, you need to definitely check out the IGA. Again, thank you for watching Just Got Played.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Brian Fiore with Just Got Played. We're here at the Orlando Independent Tabletop Showcase, and I'm here talking to Corey Goff with Times Infinity LLC. Corey's developing a game called 7 and 7. He's going to tell us a little bit about that.
All right. 7 and 7 is based off the 7 sins and 7 virtues. Most of the cards in the game are dual-sided, so one side's a sin, one side's a virtue. So whichever side you play face up in your perspective is the card type and ability you get. How you win is by accumulating all 7 different sin or all 7 different virtue.
Interesting. So how long does it take to play a game, and how many people can play?
It takes 10 to 15 minutes to play the game, and it plays up to 2 to 5 players.
Oh, that's pretty quick. So 7 and 7 is the name, and I understand that there's also 77 cards in
77
there.
cards,
And
yep.
you start off with 7 cards in your hand, is that right?
5.
Oh, okay, only 5.
That's
okay.
the only non-7.
But you're actually going to be launching this in July, 7?
On 7-7,
on
yes.
7 and 7. So the 7s are quite the theme that we have running here.
That's right.
The artwork looks pretty cool on these cards, and even the graphic design is pretty awesome too. I believe is Justin Lynch did the layout for you?
Yep, Justin Lynch did the layout. He's awesome. He's from Swarmer Dice. They created Loot and Recruit. Awesome designer.
Okay, great. So make sure you look for this game coming to Kickstarter, 7 and 7 by Times Infinity and Corey Goff. Thank you for watching Just Got Played. Brian Fiore. Hi, I'm Brian Fiore with Just Got Played, and we're here at the Orlando Independent Tabletop Showcase. And I'm here with Brian Klein of Mystic Tiger Games. Brian, why don't you tell us about your game Mana Forge?
Mana Forge is a game for 2 to 4 players. It's a dice rolling resource management game set with a fantasy theme. The idea is you're a wizard trying to cast spells. Each player gets a large handful of dice that they roll to gain mana, and then mana is spent on spell cards on the center board. Spell cards can stay in play and give you more mana or victory points, or some other cards can do one-shot effects that give you points and then go away. The game is a fixed length, and at the end, whoever has the most victory points is the winner.
Gotcha. Sounds pretty cool. And so in this game, you're rolling basically a ton of dice every turn,
Yes.
right? Okay. And the dice, the mana is essentially, is it elemental based?
Yes, all the mana in the game is Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, one of the four. All the dice are custom made for this game.
Okay. And a lot of the spells and the other cards allow you to kind of like change one type of mana to another and do other
Change
kinds of
one
stuff.
to another or gain more mana every turn, or change mana into points.
Okay. How long have you been working on Mana Forge?
It's been about 2.5 years.
Okay. Again, thank you for watching Just Got Played. You can find out some more information about Mana Forge on the Facebook page Mystic Tiger Games, and also at www.mystictigergames.com. Hi, I'm Brian with the Just Got Played show, and we're here at the Orlando Independent Tabletop Showcase. And I'm here talking with Marco Rodriguez of Straw Hat Games. And he's going to be telling us a little bit about the game that he's creating called Battlesphere. So Marco, tell us about Battlesphere.
Hey, thank you for having me. So yeah, Battlesphere is a 2 to 6 player combat style tactics game. It basically, you guys play as a bunch of recruiters on the planet Rayona. You are in the prestigious Battlesphere Championship tournament. You guys are trying to become stage recruiters. So you'll basically recruit champions to do battle on your behalf, and you'll try to use them to defeat each other and collect the most trophy points.
Okay. And I noticed a lot of the cards or a lot of the characters have like a faction, like an elemental type faction to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the champions are going to be either aligned to fire, earth, or water. So it's kind of like a rock paper scissors system, to where champions are stronger or weaker against each other depending on their elements.
Okay. And how long does it usually take to play a game?
The game runs about 25 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
And you play the game using one deck of cards, and you guys just play until all the cards run out, and then you score your points.
Okay. So again, that's a game, Battlesphere. It'll be coming to Kickstarter soon.
Yeah, hopefully sometime next year.
Next year? Okay. And you can find out more information about Battlesphere at facebook.com/Battlesphere. Thank you for watching Just Got Played.
Bye, guys.